What's up? RTLuigi here with another video. Time Forces recently came out, and I personally like the game. Before I say anything, remember to leave a like and feel free to subscribe. It will help the channel go on. So let's get started. Before I start with the review, I'll have to say I'll recommend this game to anyone. Don't let my opinion change your mind about getting this game. There are also going to be some light spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to get spoiled, feel free to click off the video. So let's get started with the bad things. We all knew Time Forces was going to have its flaws. So let's get into some of the main flaws that Time Forces has. So one of the main flaws that the game has is the level length, the game length, the lack of content, the fact there's no post content really, and classic Sonic. So these right here all like connect to like there being barely any content in the game, there being like barely anything like else to do in the game when you finish it. The game being really short, the story being somewhat rushed, and there could have been way more in the game. But basically, they could have added more levels to the story. There's no super forms in the game for the final boss. Also, the levels could have been longer. I don't know why the levels were short. All the levels were short in the game. I don't know why. I don't know what Sega was thinking when it came to the level design. Basically, the level design was good, but I mean, it's just the length that just messes it up a lot. So yeah, but one of the main things people complain about is Classic Sonic. So Classic Sonic is also one of my problems. I like Classic Sonic level design. A lot of people say it's too blocky. I like it a lot, but I think Classic Sonic just takes away lots of opportunities for the modern Sonic and tag team and the custom characters levels. They could have been longer. They could have had more gimmicks, more stuff to it. I mean, it's kind of sad, like, see that these levels were so short, and I think Classic Sonic didn't belong there because there's so much 2D in the game. If 2D wasn't in the game that much, then it would be a little bit better. Because you know how every game playing style has 2D. You know, Sonic has his 3D sections, his 2D sections. The custom character has his 2D sections, his 3D sections. But Classic Sonic is full 2D, so that's basically full 2D game. Basically, like, I know Classic Sonic gets some 3D, but I mean it's just for like a boss battle. You're not really controlling him, and it's just kind of sad to see. One thing I was kind of disappointed in was Infinite. So as you guys know, Infinite had over the last couple months had so much hype to be one of the strongest Sonic villains in the series, and it looks like it didn't build up the hype that it got. It didn't live up to it. Infinite was pretty weak in the game because the two boss battles, all we had to do was homing attack into him to defeat him, and I feel like there should have been better ways to defeat him. I mean, I don't know why that they had to make the boss battle so easy to where you just have to like homing attack into him. I wish that you had to like boost into him, or I think you can boost into him, but I think there was I don't know, but I think that there should have been a super form in the game. I wish Infinite was the final boss. I wish the final boss had a super form, and like Infinite, just overall Infinite didn't live up to the hype that it received. I mean, it's the Phantom Ruby we're talking about. I thought Infinite was gonna be super hard to beat in the game first, and it kind of disappointed me to see how the boss battle went out, and there's like no super forms or anything, so that kind of disappointed me. I still like Infinite. Hopefully there's a sequel to Sonic Forces, because I don't know what happened to Infinite. Infinite looks like when you defeat him the second time, which is the last time, he flies away, and it doesn't look like he fully dies. It looks like, I don't know what happens. Hopefully there's a sequel to this game, because there's so much room for improvement in this game. But now that we're done talking about the bad things, let's go to the good things. So things I like about the game. I like how the story line is. I like the story, the tone of the story. The tone is pretty, serious. It's pretty dark a little bit. It's a little dark. Um, I like how it's serious, but it's still adding like the regular Sonic humor that Sonic has. The jokes and stuff. A lot of people said Roger Craig Smith does not fit with this type of game, but I mean, I think I think he did pretty good in this game with the voice acting. Yeah, serious vibe, still adding humor. I like the plot structure, how the story built up. It was kind of like fast, but I mean, if there was a little bit, maybe if the game was a little longer, then it'll be way better. But yeah, that's what we got. I also like the Wispons. The Wispons, I like what they do. I like the variety of them. Like, there's not really a variety of them, but there's levels to them. You can like upgrade, I guess, get upgraded version of a drill wisp or like a hammer or something. I like how they work. I like the things they do. I like how you had to use some of them to get to certain areas in the levels. You have to use them to get to certain like red rings and stuff. That's pretty cool. And I also like the controls of the characters. I like Sonic's control is pretty good. I like it, and yeah, and the custom characters controls, I like that, and I like how classic Sonic brought. I like how they brought back the drop dash. The drop dash works pretty good in the game. But yeah, sadly, a lot of people didn't appreciate classic Sonic being in this game, and me too. I think the game probably would have been a little bit better if classic Sonic was in the game. But I mean, we got. This game is truly not that bad. It just didn't live up to the hype that it received over the past couple months, years. Well, just like a year. But I mean, it didn't live up to the hype that it received, and it was a little bit disappointing. I think the game received way too much hype, and I wish there was some stuff that they changed in the game, and a lot of people were just disappointed about the outcome. But my rating of the game, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. This game isn't bad, but it's not as good as like Unleashed. It's nowhere near at an Unleashed level, Generations level. It's not nowhere near those levels of games. And but it's decent though. I mean, I'll recommend it to anybody that hasn't played Sonic before. If you're just bored, this is a good game to play because there's still SOS missions. There's still other stuff you could do. The game didn't live up to the hype that it received, but I like the game. I think people that haven't played Sonic before will like the game, and I think it's a decent game. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, join the Discord, donate if you want. You don't have to. And that's it. I'll see you guys later.